Families of two men who killed themselves while under the care of the Hamilton Hospital are suing the facility's parent organization.
Well, both families say St. Joseph's Hospital allowed their loved ones the means to take their own lives. Deacon Berslato has the story.
Brandon Taylor was 29 years old when he killed himself, leaving behind his fiancée Jen Smythe and her dreams of a family with him.
It was just shattered in one day. Just, you live your life for 10 years with somebody. We were living together for 6 years and just taken in one day.
That day was August 15th of last year. Taylor had been rushed to St. Joseph's West 5th Hospital after an overdose. 3 days later, he suffocated himself with a plastic bag.
He was allowed to search on Google, and he did, different ways to kill himself.
4 months after that, 42-year-old Joel Verge died after admitting himself for mental health and substance abuse treatment at the same facility.
He hung himself with the belt, but the big question from everybody was, where did the belt come from?
The families of Taylor and Verge announced today that they have each filed $8.5 million negligence lawsuits against St. Joseph's health system.
Plain and simple, they failed to properly supervise both Brandon and Joel, and they actually gave them the very means to take their own lives.
And the deaths aren't isolated. They're among 11 suicides by St. Joe's patients in under 2 years. Another was Daniel Reel. He died in June after hanging himself with his own shoelaces.
Last month, here in front of the hospital's West 5th campus, provincial NDP leader Andrea Horvath, alongside the family of Daniel Reel, called for a public coroner's inquest into the suicides.
But today, the coroner's office announced there would be no inquest. Meanwhile, when asked about the suicides, Health Minister Eric Hoskins says the provincial government is rolling out a hospital-based suicide prevention strategy.
Every hospital needs to, and I believe the vast majority needs to put in place the strongest possible measures so that the patients within that hospital environment are protected.
St. Joseph's Hospital also released a statement saying they've already implemented recommendations from an external review that was conducted earlier this year. Deacon Berslato, CHCH News.